Frank Gramarosso didn't just inherit a national championship men's program at North Central College, he helped build it. Hired as a full-time assistant by Hall of Fame coach Al Carius in 1985, Gramarosso was tasked with bolstering the track and field side of the program, as the school's cross-country program had already won 6 national titles. 4 short years later, the Cardinals claimed their first Division III National Track and Field Championship. It was a harbinger of things to come. When Gramarosso took over for Carius in 2010, even more titles followed. Under his regime, North Central would ascend the national championship podium 5 more times, including sweeping the indoor and outdoor titles in his first season at the helm of the program, followed by an indoor three-peat in 2012. North Central played host to the Division III National Indoor Championship meet in 2017 and had the home crowd cheering when the Cardinals claimed yet another title. In all, the program garnered 50 conference titles. Its student athletes claimed more than 200 All-American honors, and Gramarosso himself was named National Coach of the Year 5 times. During his 39-year tenure at North Central, the man affectionately called Grammy helped develop one of the most dominant track and field and cross-country programs in Division III history. Tonight, Frank Gramorosso's legacy continues as an inductee into the Hall of Fame.
Well, we could probably do a whole show on your relationship with Coach Carius, but how do you encapsulate
39 years?
Yeah, I mean, it is.
How much time?
Well, I'll give you a little bit of time, but where would you like to reflect on?
You know, I owe my career to him. I was a high school coach, but he lured me to North Central College, and the rest is history. I mean, we had a great run, and it's hard to explain. You know, there's people here that can tell the same stories, but what a ride it was.
And you were set up for success in that all he had accomplished, but you now take over the reins, and you obviously want to sustain that success, but I suppose try to put your own stamp on it. So what was that adjustment period like, and how did you take sort of a managed approach to that evolution?
It was easy because we finished each other's sentences.
Oh. Okay.
We knew what was going on in each other's head, and it was easy.
And
hard work.
Yeah.
But easy. You know, our goal was never to win the trophies. Our goal was to build winners in life, and the trophies and the guys who are with us, who are here, they heard it 1,000 times. It's not the medals, it's not the trophies, it's the relationships you build. And it just validates, those trophy validates that we did the right way, the right things.
Yeah, having both is better though.
Both is better.
Yeah. At any moment in your sort of early time when you had the reins in full control that you felt like it was kind of your program now?
Well, we bounced off of each other, and probably as an assistant coach, one of the highlights of my career when I was coaching the sprinters was the NCAA News in bold letters said, North Central sprints to the NCAA title. So that was a huge accomplishment for me and the athletes that were in my training group. And it was a joyful ride.
I'm struck in, just the conversation we've had and at all levels of the sport, the whole idea of it's more than just winning, and the development of the student athlete and that person kind of resonates through all the discussions we've had so far. What were the challenges to make that work in a program like yours? The
challenges were always recruiting and getting the right fit, getting the right people, but we always learned that it was the relationships that you're building was the most important thing, having people from the inside out become who they truly can become. And that's what we just did, and it worked together. Many people have called us, husbands and wives at the office. So we had a great run together. And it's hard to explain unless you were there. Yeah,
but it does seem like an important message to carry to this crowd as they're grappling with unprecedented change and upheaval in this sport. But that
we have choice, and I know there's changes, and there's changes constantly. But you have a choice in how you're going to deal with that change. We had a poster of a scene of a forest, and there were 2 paths, and we would constantly show athletes this poster and say, don't take this path because the bridge is out at the other end, but it's still your choice which way to go. And we wanted to build athletes from the inside out. and it worked.
And those relationships carry forward today?
Carry forward today. I have the best friends that I've coached in the 80s, and that's the wonderful thing about coaching, the relationships that you build and keep for a lifetime.
So who do you want to share this moment with tonight?
Well, my family, my wife Gina, who, like every coach's spouse, deserves a lot of credit. My children,
all the credit.
All the credit. My children, that I had many, many children in 39 years at North Central College, but you know, they put up with their dad, who was a coach, and came around a lot when they were younger. And my son is still on North Central College team, and it's just great to see them prosper and grow. I met my wife at North Central College, and my children, one graduated, one will graduate this spring. It's just been a joy for me to be, you know, at that place.
Yeah, it's home, it sounds like.
It's home. It's home.
And the institution was just a key ingredient to your success as well, kind of giving you...
Well, the institution is Al Carius. That's the institution. It really is.
Yeah, well said. I mean, well said, right? I think there's like a little splash of Frank in there somewhere.
I would think so.
Yeah, I would like to think.
And I think many of you who are here, we have 3 tables of people that are here, and they know what it's all about. And it was a life journey, and it still continues.
Well, it does continue, but now continues as everyone will now formally have to call you Mr. Hall of Famer. So our congratulations to Frank.
Thank you. Thank you all.